Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over some T-side Dust2 tactics. This comes from a match between EG and OG at Blasphemous, so let's get started. So this first example is going to be something kind of interesting. You don't see this typically too often, but this is going to be a long take, and how it works is essentially they're going to let the CTs use their utility first. So they're going to let the CTs smoke the doors, Molotov the blue bin, and then they're going to flash over and take it with their numbers. So what you're going to see here first is that, the CTs, Breezy and Cirque, they're going to throw their smoke and Molotov, and then Valde and Issa, they're not quite going out through the doors yet. They're waiting for Alexi B and Manchu's flash to take it after it. So here's the flashes. The flashes come after the utilities already been deployed from the CTs, and it catches them at this weird moment where Breezy, he just gets on top of the box. So they catch him off guard, and Cirque, he's in a weird spot now where he's forced to fall back because now they have control of this long range choke point. Valde throws the cross smoke, and then now Cirque, he has to fall back because he knows that he has to respect the fact that the T's could actually drop into pit now. So overall, really interesting way to take long A, because a lot of the time you see that the T's tend to try to challenge the CTs at this choke point here, right? It's kind of a fight between utility, but this one, they let the CTs use their utility first, and then they retake it afterwards. So really interesting there. So this next one, so let's just say you do have long A control, and EG show a good way to be able to throw the cross smoke. So what we're going to see first is that Stanislaw, he's going to Molotov the car. They just kind of post up a little bit, and they're going to start lining up some smokes. And these two smokes are going to land at the crossing right here. So they use two. And the way they throw these smokes, they're not exposed to the angle as well. They're not exposed from sight at all. So it bounces off the wall, and they have the two smokes just land at the crossing, and they both start creeping up. And notice how, as they start working up, Stanislaw, he's the only one who's going to be looking forward. The other two, Ethan and Breezy, they're both playing anti-flash. So this is just in case the CTs decide to try to make some kind of play through the smoke with the flash. Ethan and Breezy, they're not going to be blinded. So Stanislaw, he's just gone out the entire time watching the angle, and they're able to cross. And also something else to notice is that the T's, they actually go up along this left side of the wall as opposed to over here. The reason being is that if a CT is going to commit, they'd have to swing a lot wider to be able to kill these players up close to the wall. So that's why you generally want to cross along this side of the wall when you're playing anti-flash. So this next example is a really good cat exec that you can do with 4 people. So Lexi B, he's going to be getting ready to throw a smoke here. And this smoke is going to land just at the bricks. So this one right here, very common one. And then they're going to get ready to some Molotovs, and NBK is also going to throw another smoke as well. His smoke is actually going to land right about here. And there's a smoke that we're starting to see a bit more commonly these days, and it's supposed to block vision off from the Opper. So the Opper doesn't have vision on this angle either. But how this exec is going to go down is there's going to be Molotovs towards the car. There's going to be a Molotov at Goose. Alexi B is going to drop down. And then we're going to see right here at this moment, while the exec is happening, Issa, he's actually going to toss another flash to push Cirque off long A, and Alexi B is able to take advantage of it, gets that kill. Tarek dies in the Molotov. So, these 3 Molotovs are all really good. A Molotov towards car, a Molotov towards site, a Molotov towards Goose, and it's a very explosive hit with these 2 smokes as well. So getting the spawn drop is a really good touch to be able to get the player who is opting towards long A. And yeah, overall really good cat exec that you can use. So this next example here is some mid B smokes that you can use. And in this particular round, EG actually used it to do an A split. And what I want to highlight here is, first Stanislaw and Tarek, they're going to line up behind Xbox here, and they're going to throw their smokes. And these 2 smokes, they actually land. One is on the ground of CT spawn, the other one's actually on the box. So what this does is it prevents any CTs from being able to get on top of this box, as it's very common for CTs to jump on top of this box and spot people that are running across towards middle. These 2 smokes cover that, but what I want to talk about is how they actually use these smokes. In this particular case, they actually have 2 people going out cat and then 3 people coming from long. And generally the reaction from the CTs whenever they see mid B smokes is that the long player is actually going to push through long. And that's generally what they need to do to be able to counter or get some type of map control back. And how they use it is that they throw the mid B smokes, and then these 3 players coming from long, they're just walking the whole time. They're not using their nades and just waiting for the CT to be caught off guard, or they're just going to catch him out if he's just standing there, which is exactly what happens. So this is a really good tactic to use, to simply fake the mid B smokes and then just walk out long and go up cat at the same time. And it makes it easy for the cat people to be the people who throw the smokes, because they easily just jump up Xbox and be able to complete the split. Next example here. So let's just say you're actually out middle and you want to throw the mid B Xbox smokes. Generally, when you're already past the doors, that's the best part. That's the best timing you can use to throw the mid B smokes. You don't want to throw it from Xbox where, you know, it gives time for the CTs to throw counters. If you're already out and you can throw the smokes, that's the best timing you can have. So right here, Stanislaw and Tarek, they're both posting on both sides of middle right now. Cirque is playing from further back. And we're going to see Tarek, he's going to throw the smoke here. This is going to land on top of the box. And then Stanislaw, he's going to throw the smoke that lands towards the bottom CT. So we're going to see two smokes like this. So there's the smokes, and the Molotovs go behind the smokes CT spawn. And then as the rest of the team starts working up, Cirque's going to be holding the window up to a certain point, just waiting to see if the CT is going to peek up. Then as the terrorists get closer towards the site, Cirque's going to toss a flash over the site and try to make it easier for the terrorists to get into the site. Right here, OG, they have some good counters. But overall, you can see that this is the idea where you have multiple people coming up towards the middle, one person to kind of flank from the tunnels, and just try to block off all of CT spawn as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed that, please drop a like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.